everybody, and welcome back to another live. Thank you for joining in today. And yeah, it's going to be a really fun live. We're going to talk about some fun things. We'll see what's going to be in store for today. Your twin flame is with somebody else. Like you're not going to know when they're going to break it off. But the important thing to realize is it doesn't matter. If they're with somebody else, it's not even a real thing. It's an illusion. It's something that manifested into your reality so you can work through it. And so don't give it any energy, and just remember to love yourself if you feel bad about it. But the way that it's going to release and get out of your reality is when you feel at peace with it. What's the difference between karmic and what's the difference between soulmate? So I can answer both, right? Like a karmic is like you have called in something, like a lesson, you're making a choice, right, to experience something with somebody else. So, it could be like they regularly abandon you, or they, they're toxic, they're not a nice person, right? That will be a karmic. Like you're making a choice. Say you have a belief that, love has to be dramatic, or like it can't be peaceful. That's why you could attract a karmic into your life. But like the difference between karmics and twin flames is a karmic is not going to choose the same as you. A karmic will lead your life when you have learned the lesson, right? When you don't make that same choice anymore. Your twin flame will only get closer to you and resonate with you and vibrate at the same level as you when you are healing. Karmic will fall away because you've healed the choice. You've healed the choice, right? The choice of maybe you are unlovable or whatever it is, right? So soulmates versus twin flames is like you can only have one twin flame. You can have multiple soulmates, and soulmates aren't meant to be romantic. They're not, you're not meant to be with them. You're meant to be with your twin flame. Your soulmates, like maybe they'll meet you in your life for a little bit and they'll align with you in your life for a little bit, but they will ultimately leave. Like they're not going to stay in your life forever. Your twin flame is always going to be in your life. You're with them for eternity. You were created with them. With the soulmate, you weren't created with your soulmate. You're not one consciousness with them. So you're going to always make a different choice than your soulmate or soulmates. With your twin flame, you're always making the same choice because you're one consciousness. So hopefully that helps. Yeah, like you heal with your twin flame. Like if you're healing, trust issues, and not trusting yourself, your twin will heal in that same thing because you both have the same blocks. Like you're both are healing the same core blocks, right? And it, kind of ties into what I was just explaining too, like with your soulmate or with someone that's not your twin flame, when you're choosing to heal, they're going to fall away because, ultimately you're aligning with yourself, your higher self, your divine self, and your soulmate won't be able to stick around with that. Your twin flame is the only one that will be able to be around your divine self, because you're meant to be together, right? So hopefully that makes sense. When you are aligning with God, with divine, with source, with connection, your twin flame is the only person who will meet you there. Your soulmate, and anybody else that you meet, karmics, blah, 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 a random person, they will not be able to meet you there. Your twin flame is the only person that can do it. And so when you heal, your twin flame heals automatically. I wouldn't recommend having a physical connection with somebody because then you're just continuing the pattern of attachment because you're getting something else from another person rather than just giving it to yourself. So I would recommend just giving it to yourself and loving yourself rather than trying to seek it outside of yourself. If you feel like your life has no meaning, because of your twin flame is trapped in a unhappy marriage, well, recognize, hey, how can I be happy in my life, right? Do you have you discovered your life purpose yet? Because your life purpose is what's going to help you feel fulfilled and help you feel really good about your life, because you'll feel like you have a purpose. So if you are unhappy, maybe it's time to look into your life purpose and start discovering that, because you're going to gain a lot of happiness and a lot of joy from that. And happiness and joy attract your twin flame too. Is it wrong to test your twin flame when you didn't know about your twin flame journey? I would say no, because you didn't know. But if you're testing your twin flame now and you're conscious and active on this journey, then I wouldn't do that. You can't test your twin flame. It's not something that I would recommend because it's kind of you're trying to control them or you're trying to get something from them, and they don't like that. So yeah, don't do that. But if you did it in the past, you can release that. It's not a bad thing because you didn't know and you're still learning. It's okay if your twin flame is married. It's not going to affect your relationship. or your connection, it's not more powerful than your connection. Like, your twin flame will separate from them. They will not be married forever. Yes, twin flames reflect your fears. Can building a life with your twin flame be your purpose? I would say like it could be part of it, but like, no, your life purpose is like how you give to the world, right? Like how you love, right? Like, for example, my life purpose right now is like, teaching other people how to love themselves and how to be with their twin flames, right? The mirror exercise, all of that shit, like sharing Jeff and Julia's work, and like putting that outwards. That's my life purpose. Right now, at least, and from what I know, what I feel in my heart. So yeah, like it could be part of your purpose, but that's not your purpose, because like, then you're saying, oh, well, this is what's going to make me happy. And like your twin flame is not going to make you happy because they're not the source of your love. You have to find that for yourself. And so that's why I recommended life purpose, because of the simple fact that when you find your life purpose, that's going to bring you joy and happiness, because you're actively doing something to like love the world. Like, it's such a rewarding feeling when you're working with somebody, like, when I work with my clients and they're like, oh my God, you helped me so much, or, I feel so much better here in my life and I didn't feel like this good. And, just from us working together, like I've improved. That fills my heart with joy, and that fulfills me, brings me happiness, because I know I'm helping somebody else like heal. And so that's what I recommend too. Yeah, no, don't find other people. Like, if your twin flame is married. Yeah, your twin flame can ignore you, but you're gonna ignore yourself. Yeah, like sharing your love with people, right? So loving people. So figure out how you can love people. It's okay if people are experiencing like, okay, this person is my twin flame and it's actually a catalyst. Like, you will always meet your twin flame. If you have a false twin flame experience, that's okay. Like, you will meet your true twin flame. It will happen. Your false twin flame is somebody that prepares you for your true twin flame. And so there's no need to worry. You will meet them. For example, if you've read Jeff and Shalia's book, right, Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover, if you read this book, Jeff and Shalia both talk about their experience that they had with their false twin flame before they found each other. And so it's normal. Like, it doesn't matter if you are experiencing a false twin flame. Like, it's perfectly fine, and you don't ever have to judge yourself. It's just, you just are going to go through the revealing process, and the person either is going to be your true twin flame or not. But you don't have to worry or like have anxiety about it. Like, no. And it's okay, like, if other people are experiencing like being in a relationship with their false twin flame, it's okay too. But they still do have a twin flame. They have a true twin flame. So false twin flame will not align with you and will not make the same choice as you. A true twin flame will align with you and will make the same choice as you. A false twin flame will not share the same core values as you. A true twin flame will always share all of your same core values. False twin flame, they will not desire like to have like what you desire in your life. True twin flame will. They will have the same life vision as you. Also, though, if you're not clear on your life vision, you can't expect your true twin flame to be clear on their life vision either. So you could be thinking that your twin flame is your false twin flame, but you also have to recognize too, like, if you're unsure about something or you're not clear about something, your twin flame will reflect that to you. Like, a false twin flame they won't be able to be around you like for long periods of time. They'll abandon you, right? Like, they're not going to be in your life for a long time. You'll probably, if you're healing, like you're genuinely healing, you'll experience like your false twin flame getting farther away from you. Your true twin flame will always come closer to you when you're healing and genuinely doing the work. Nothing can pull you and your twin flame apart, right? Only your choice or your experience to like pull you apart, like, and people, like, things are going to try to do that too, but you have to recognize like your connection is stronger. Like, your connection is forged from God, the strongest being in the universe, God. So there's nothing that can be stronger than God. So that's the truth, right? That's the truth that you take away, is nothing can come between my relationship or my connection, because it's actually my connection with God. It's actually my relationship with God. That's where your twin flame is. Your twin flame is your direct connection to God. When your twin flame loves you and you're experiencing that divine love, you're like, oh my God, this love is amazing. It's from God, right? And that's why this page, like, Twin Flames Universe, we always like teach that, your source is God. Your source is universe, right? You don't have to call it God, but again, source, universe, that's what it is. That's where your love comes from. And so that's why it's so important to not seek or want validation from your twin flame, because they're not going to give it to you. They're always going to point you back to your source and be like, hey, you've got to love yourself. You have to give yourself this love. If you feel like something's trying to pull you apart, just remember the truth of your connection. Well, if you're running from each other, like you're running from yourselves, right? So are you afraid of love? Are you scared of love? What's going on? Yeah, if you're getting annoyed by someone, then it means like you're annoyed by yourself. If he's acting with rejection, then, you know, you're rejecting yourself. He's with someone who could be his baby mama for this reason. So like, I actually experienced this too. Like there was a part of me that thought that I wasn't good enough because I couldn't give my twin flame like kids physically. And so for that reason, like she went out and she had 2 kids with other people. And so this is just the same thing with you, right? Like if you're desiring kids, like if your twin flame is desiring kids, you have like this age gap. You also have to recognize too, like you have to just surrender to how your kids come to you. Like if he's desiring kids, like, you know, your kids could be like adopted children. It's not about the body or anything. It's about the soul, right? Like this, you're choosing your kid through their soul. It doesn't matter if they come out of you or come from you. Like that doesn't make somebody your kid. You know what I mean? Like my twin flame has kids and they're my kids, even though they're not from me. You know what I mean? They're from God, and God said, hey, these are your kids, so they're your kids. And I said, okay, right? That's the truth. You have to recognize the truth. It's not about your body. It's not about parts and the blah, 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 and making children. That's not what it's about. It's something much deeper than that. And so you can recognize that and recognize that that's what the truth actually is they're God's children. And if you truly desire kids in this way, you will have them, but you have to release expectations of how they come. God's plan is more perfect than yours or your twin flames. So if your twin flame is married and you talk about Catholic religion, like in the Bible, it you know, it's against divorce, right? If you really look at it, but it's saying that it's talking about twin flames. Like you should never divorce from your twin flame. Anybody else that's not your twin flame, it doesn't matter if you divorce from them because they're not twin flames, right? So God's like, yeah, divorce from them, right? Be with your twin flame. But that's what it's ultimately talking about, right? Is like you shouldn't separate from your twin flame. You know, like twin flames are meant to separate. That's what it's essentially talking about in the Bible. Yes, anything is possible, like with your twin flame. You can come into a union no matter what. Nothing can stop your union. Like I said before, nothing can stop your union. Why this separation? I don't get it. You don't have to get why you're in separation. You don't have to try to figure it out. You just recognize that you can choose to be out of separation. Just make the choice now. I don't want to be in separation from my twin flame. Boom, you've made the choice. You don't have to, like, don't try to figure out why you're like doing something. Just making a choice, right? And like obviously if say it's oh well, I don't feel good enough for love, like obviously you want to go into that and love yourself and figure out why you don't feel good enough for love. But if you're trying to go, why am I in separation, like that's you focusing on separation. Don't do that. That's not beneficial for your union. How long until they come into realization and want to take action and be with you? I don't know. Don't put a timeline on that. Just focus on loving yourself and healing, and your union will come naturally. But you're not going to know. Like, nobody can pinpoint when you get into union. There's no person that can pull cards. And yes, you will get into union on November 1st, 2025, right? Like, no one's going to be able to do that. There's no person that can predict that. Only God knows that. And what you have to realize is that you are in charge of when you come into union. You have the power. Like, you're in union right now. All you're doing is remembering and recognizing that you have your union right now. But you can't know when your union is going to happen physically. You have to surrender that to God. That's not for you to know. All you need to know right now is that you're actively choosing it. And that's enough. So, but if you guys see somebody that can be like, oh, I can tell you when you're going to be in the union, or I can pull these cards for you, and I can tell you this, don't give your money to them. Like, don't give money to people that say that they can confirm your twin flame or not. Don't do that either, because nobody can confirm twin flames except for God. So don't waste your money. Don't do that. Keep your money and invest it into things that will actually serve you. You can invest your money into here, where we have products that are actually going to serve you and will help you reveal your twin flame for yourself. And yeah, and also don't believe sidekicks that, like, you go to a sidekick and they go, this person is not your twin flame. Don't do that either. That's not fun. So like I said, how to confirm your twin flame, your true twin flame, is by doing the work and by having the revealing process, feeling it out. When you heal truly, your twin flame will come closer to you naturally. Anybody that's not your twin flame will fall away eventually. And so that's it. That's how you're going to know. It's not going to happen like this in an instant. There's a revealing process. There's a time that it takes. And so what you can do to know is just focus on yourself, focus on doing the inner work, and focus on aligning to your divine self and aligning with God. And your true twin flame will be right there with you every single step of the way. So you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about confirming. You don't have to worry about confirming anything. It will just naturally happen. And it's fun. It's fun. It's easy. Yes, it's possible for your twin flame to bring out trauma. So when you heal, your twin flame is always going to heal. If they're not healing with you, they might not be your twin flame. But when you heal, your twin flame heals because you are one consciousness. You're not separate. You're not separate from them in any way at all. Any uplifting words for me in my separation situation? You won't be in separation forever. You can have the dark night of the soul before your twin flame, but your twin flame will just bring out, again, like everything that needs to just come out. How to heal wounded feminine energy by just doing the mirror exercise. And like just loving yourself where you felt hurt in your femininity, or where you haven't felt where you haven't felt safe or heard or whatever it was. Just being present with yourself in all those areas. Yeah, like I know somebody in the community that their twin flame also like struggles with this. It's okay. Like as you heal, your union will heal too. Yeah, but it's just something that is in your union. You just have to have a lot of compassion for your union. And it's okay. And it will heal eventually. But it takes some time. Whatever affirmations you want. It's just about like what you feel you need to tell yourself to love yourself, right? Maybe it's you are perfect, or you're divine, or you're handsome, you're gorgeous. You are worthy of love, whatever it is. Healthy boundaries and unconditional love are not different. They're the same thing. Twin flame telepathy, it's just a natural thing. Like it's not really something that you can explain, but you're one consciousness. So if you're one consciousness, you're going to be just experiencing things like because you're one. Signs of the union. It's not necessary to have the same blood type. Like it's not necessary. Like people say, oh, twin flames look alike. But not all twin flames like look alike. It's not a necessary thing. Yeah, you do need to buy the book. Yeah. But it's the best investment that you can make, honestly. Like it costs less than getting gas right now. It's completely worth it. So the mirror exercise, basically you are going to take any upset that you're experiencing, and this could be any upset in your life, right? Doesn't have to be your twin flame, and turning it back onto yourself and loving yourself. Yeah, your twin flame doesn't have to live in the same country as you. Your union is perfect for you. There's actually a lot of twin flames in this community where they haven't lived in the same country, but they're together now. No, there's never any instance where twin flames are not supposed to be back together. Twin flames are always supposed to be together in this lifetime, not in the next. There's never any instance. Because if there was, it would be God saying, you're not meant to be with your twin flame. And God would never say that because God wants you to be with your twin flame. Yes, you can recognize your twin flame by just texting them. If you read the book too, like Jeff and Shalia talk about that, how like they recognize, they like, they were texting each other and they're like, oh, yeah, this person definitely feel like my twin flame here. Yeah, Jesus and Mary Magdalene story. Yeah, because they're twin flames. So, yeah, like it directly relates to twin flames. Yeah. What's the book? Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover by Jeff and Shalia. It's on Amazon. Okay. It's okay if your twin flame is not spiritual. My twin flame used to not be spiritual, and I did this work, and now she's spiritual. Like I said, your twin flame will heal and align with you. They always do, every single time. Can you get on podcast or ebooks? No, only Amazon. Only Amazon and Kindle and Audible. Doesn't matter if he doesn't believe in twin flames. My twin flame told me she doesn't believe in twin flames, and I told her, I was like, we're twin flames, and she's like, yeah, they heal with you every single time. It doesn't matter. Like, you can be together. Your religion, nothing can come between your twin flame connection. Nothing in your reality. Nothing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And nobody can harm you either. Harm is not real. Attack is not real. You can only be harmed or attacked if you're choosing it. I don't know. I haven't read the Bible with Jesus and Mary Magdalene. This is the newest version, okay? And the only thing different is there's just a different story, but everything else is the same. How can you order in India? I'm not sure, but I know that you can order it some way. Just message Twin Flames Universe, like message us, and I will have somebody answer. Maybe there isn't a way. I'm not really sure. How do Twin Flames get back? You do the mirror exercise and you do this work. Also, guys, like if you're new here, please go to our bio and click the link and download the free introductory course and start doing it because it's free and it's also going to help you on your twin flame journey. Your twin will know about the journey as you go deeper into this. So you can message right here. Just click on our Instagram and click message and you can message us. But yeah, like it's your choice. You know, nobody can take your choice away from you. It's okay if you're already married. It doesn't make you bad. You can still be with your twin flame. If you want to know my story, you can check out my YouTube channel. I'll put it in it's Diving into the Divine. So if you want to learn my personal story, you can go into it. It's literally my first video I made, so you'll have to scroll down, but you can look more about me and my story on there. That's very cool then. Yeah, so that's awesome. Yeah, but Mary Magdalene and Jesus are twin flames, so it makes sense that he did that. I love that though. Good, I'm glad that it helped you. Like, I want to hear more about Jesus and Mary Magdalene. I want to hear more of their story. I don't know how would we hear more about that, but I just always desire that because I think it's beautiful. I mean, it's your decision if you want to have sex with your twin flame or not. Like, you know, it's always your decision. Please give insight on product. I don't know what product you're talking about, but every single one of our products are gold and they're highly valuable. And if you invest into them, they will change your life. They're highly powerful and highly magnetic. And yeah, completely worth it. I have all the products. And my life has changed drastically from when I bought the products. If you're here right now, you're in the twin flame journey. No doubt. You're here right now. So you're on it. You're on a live called Twin Flames Universe. You're in it. Your twin flame can't hurt you unless you choose to be hurt. Even if you're struggling with self-love, you are worthy of your union right now. You don't need to be completely healed to be in your union with your twin flame. Crystals are good. Crystals work. Anything can assist you in your journey. I have a lot of crystals. Maybe one day I'll bring my crystals to the live and show you all, but I'm not going to go get them right now. Okay. No, you don't have to be fully awakened to be in union either. Well, it means if you're choosing your choice. Do you choose love or fear, right? I choose to believe that I'm worthy of love. Or you can go, I don't choose to believe that I'm worthy of love, right? You always have a choice. Which one do you choose? There's nothing stopping him. It's you stopping yourself. You and your twin flame are one. Yes, both of the twins feel the depth of the connection. Which product for reunion? All of them. Twin Flame Essential School. But like if you want to start with one, get Twin Flame Essential School. Yes, you come from the same consciousness. You both were created together. Yeah, if you were constantly getting hurt, then like there's something within you to heal. Where are you choosing to hurt yourself? Yeah, your twin flame is going to test you. You're going to be tested. That's a normal thing. Very normal. Yeah, your dreams are always symbolic. So you have to like take with what you're feeling. So if you go to twinflamesuniverse.com and you go to products, you just scroll down Twin Flame Essentials. If you're not choosing your twin flame, then they can't really come to you. Yes, if you choose to love yourself, your twin flame will also choose you. Well, if they're ignoring you because you're ignoring yourself. Your twin flame mirrors you, always. So if you ask yourself, why is my twin flame doing this? It's because you're doing it. And it may not be like, you may not be mirroring each other exactly, but you're always going to be mirroring something at the core. Like it's always a core thing you're mirroring. So soulmate will not heal with you and will not make the same choices as you. A twin flame will heal with you and will make the same choices with you always. Your twin flame will align with you in every single area of your life. Your soulmate may align with you in some places, but not all. Yeah, love yourself and choose your twin flame. And when you are choosing to love yourself, you're choosing like your twin flame too, because you're one. If your twin flame is choosing to be with somebody else, is because you're not choosing to be with yourself completely. No, it doesn't make you bad for wanting to choose your twin flame. It doesn't make you bad at all. You're choosing to be with all of yourself, and you're choosing to be with the person created for you. That's not bad. All right, guys. Well, I feel that it is. Yeah, I feel like it's time for me to go. I feel like, everybody got their answers in. But no, I feel like this is complete. And like I said before, guys, if you haven't downloaded our free introductory course, go to the link in our bio. It's the first one. You'll see free introductory course. Download that. Check your email, check your spam also, and it's going to help you on your journey. it'll support you exactly how you need it. All right, so thank you. Remember, if you desire your union and you keep choosing it, you will have it. I promise. Okay? Bye-bye.